Hey there, everyone. This is Yui. Welcome to episode 5 of Stoneblock 2. Today, I would like to get into digital storage, specifically Applied Energistics. So, let's get to it. Between episodes, I did a bunch, and I've made a few things in preparation. So, there's a charger. If you're not familiar with the charger, it is right here. Iron, Flux crystal. Flux crystal is charged Certus quartz, nether quartz, and redstone. Take those, you toss them in the water, and I like how the charged one seems to sink to the bottom and the other two float. That's how you get your Flux crystal to make a charger. What the charger allows you to do is you could take regular Certus quartz, throw it in there. If you watch the one probe at the top center, it'll eventually take out the energy and switch over to charge like it did there. Then you just pull it out. And so if you have a lot of extra Certus quartz but not a lot of charged, that's one way to get more. I made a pulverizer. I made an extra energizer. The backpack actually finished charging, or the jetpack. So I'm just going to put that away for now. Flying is kind of pointless when I can only go like 7 blocks high. I made a battery box from Actually Additions. I did this so that the wireless transmitter will affect the energizer and the battery box, thus getting basically twice the charge speed. We go back here, I clean this up, except I left a hole in the ground. Let's just fix that real quick and pretend it was, fine to begin with. Boom. So I moved the generator that was here and the cobble gen lava setup, and I put that back here in this new room. So now I have 3 crucibles. Each of them have that superheating element underneath. The one generator is feeding to all of them. Since it exports at the top, you can just put item ducts on it and it'll work fine. Over here I have 3 magmatic generators with a stack of speed upgrades each, the cheap speed upgrades. So they run pretty well. They just, currently that's all they feed into is that wireless battery thing, which is just going everywhere. Go back here. The little, inhumane chicken machine is doing pretty well. I clear it out every so often. Except I haven't been opening the loot crates. It's just so much inventory space to take up right now. The mob generator, or the automatic mob farm is back here. The only thing I did here was upgraded to a modular storage. And I've already taken out the good loot crates, so I'll just leave those alone. I've also upgraded the crate over here to modular storage. If you're not familiar with those are from RFTools. They are fairly cheap at this point. It is what? Some redstone, nether quartz, a chest. This isn't actually a shulker box, it's a chest. And then a machine frame, which is just more iron, some lapis, and gold nuggets. And then the storage modules, which are primarily, they're all going to be a chest on top, some sort of nether quartz in the corner, redstone at the bottom, and gold on the side. The first tier is going to be iron. Second tier is going to be the previous tier, and then they're going to upgrade the gold bars, and then the third tier, everything's going to become blocks. So it's really not that expensive once you get enough gold. I also did this. A ton of chicken breeding. So quest-wise, if you look in the quest, I'm only like 4 short. And I could probably actually get some of these now. I think this one's like done. No. There you go. It does get stuck once in a while if it'll... Actually, I'm not sure why it does. It's when it pulls it out at the last second to stack with a previous one, and then it goes into storage. It's pretty rare though, and usually it doesn't happen. So every so often, I currently have, what, 5 of these running? You can tell by the little red curtain. Every so often I just put in a new one that I don't have, grab a stack of seeds. Was it this one? Yeah. And throw a stack of seeds in there and let it go. And doing that, I got a ton of them. So we have things like, oh, diamond, iron, gold, some slime. There's nickel and invar, coal, silicon, which we'll need, glass, and glowstone. With this glowstone, I've been making these these lamps from Actually Editions. They are pretty cheap. 4 pieces of glowstone, 1 black quartz, 2 payless, and then dye of whatever color lamp you want. And you get 6 for the price of 4. Right click to turn them on and off, so they're pretty easy to use. Back here, we got the cows. I have been severely neglecting them. But I do have a platinum cow, and I do have a pink slime cow. There's iron. Alright, come here. You and you. And you and you. Oh, there it is. I'm trying to get a steel cow, which just popped up in the front there. Like I said though, I've been pretty neglectful of these guys. Just not super interested in doing the cows right now. Because the chickens, if you look up roost, here's all the chickens. From, well, technically from here down to there. So that's a lot of chickens. And I am nowhere near that many. But you can get all different types of metals. Here's some of the Actually Editions things. There's some alloys in here. Look at that, obsidian, prismarine, platinum, rich slag. There's just a lot of weird ones. So I've been working towards some of these chickens. Most of them from the quest book. Some of them not so, like the silicon's not in there, coal's not in there, nickel and invar not in there. A lot of the various colors aren't in there. But if you don't have an acceleration wand, and you didn't get one from, what did we even get that from? The Epic Loot Crate. You can make yourself a time in a bottle. This is, what, 7 pieces of gold, a piece of redstone for the clock, 2 diamonds, 2 lapis, and a bottle. It's pretty cheap. The description's a bunch of numbers. But basically what this does is when you have it in your inventory, it will tick up every second it's in your inventory. So this is claims to have been in my inventory for 1 hour and 17 minutes, which is a total lie. And because when you use it, say on this guy, he's going super slow. If you use it once, it puts this little symbol in the center, and it takes 30 seconds out of the bottle. And it doubles the speed, so it's going a little faster. You can do that a bunch of times. And so now, it's going way faster. And then if you want to boost it even more, you can use your acceleration wand. If you manually keep track of these guys, it'll help you out more, manually swapping them out one at a time if you're really trying to get it. But basically, the time in a bottle, it will take the stored up time and it will use it proportionally to how fast it goes. So 1 click, it lasts 30 seconds. This is going twice the speed for 30 seconds. So over 30 seconds, this will have gone 60 seconds worth of whatever it's doing. The Stoneblock's not doing anything, so it's a total waste. You do it 2, that's 2 minutes over the course of 30 seconds. Then again, 4 minutes, then 8 minutes, and there you go, 16. 16 minutes, but that takes all the time out of the bottle. See, so we've used up half hour just playing around with it. Yeah, that was a total waste. It doesn't matter though. And not that big of a deal. Did I explain the battery? Yeah, I think so. I put the battery here so just increases the recharge speed. And with that, it's pretty much everything. This cow back here. Oh, he moved. He's been standing here staring at the death machine for I don't know how long. Like he wants to jump in it. In the walls here, I hollowed some of them out, just going from one hallway to the other. I did that so I could run, like in this case, I'm running trim to connect all of my drawers over here to my drawers over here. So if we look at the drawer controller, you'll see stuff like significantly more lapis or bone meal. Can't see everything. But that's why I want to get into a storage solution. So to get started, we're going to need a few things. We already have the charger. So we're going to need an energy acceptor, which means we need quartz glass. So we need a pulverizer, which I made. Nether quartz dust. I'm going to put some more of that in there. You're going to eat through a ton of this quartz glass. So make sure you have plenty of it. Where is it? Just give me the glass. There, see, it doesn't even make that much. A stack of quartz. Alright, so energy acceptor, there it is. Can't do anything with it just yet. So, I don't know where I even want it. I'll put it there for now. Totally useless by itself. I know we're going to need an induction smelter, which is why I bred the Invar chickens. Yeah, that should be good. We need... Oh, whoa, my fingers are way off there. Presses from Applied Energistics. These are going to be made using the induction smelter, and each of them is going to be a block of Invar. So we're going to need 4 blocks of Invar plus the material that you need, or that the press makes. So that's what we need the induction smelter for, so we're just going to make one of those up real quick, throw it over here, get ourselves, what is it? It's gold, silicon, diamond, and does it have to be pure? No, not for the induction smelter. You're probably going to have to turn this off, otherwise it will not let you put the block in there. And then we'll just let that go. Get our 4 presses. It's a little pain in the butt if you don't have the Invar, which is why I wanted to get into chickens. I'm nowhere near done, but we're getting there. Okay, that's good, that's good. Next, we're going to need the inscriber. I made up the pistons already, I think. We're going to need 5 inscribers. I have 4. And keep in mind there is a slime chicken, like that. There we go. I say 5 so I don't have to keep swapping out presses. It's a laziness thing. Can we upgrade these, or do we need... Okay, yeah. No, not yet. So for now, I'm just going to drop them here. They're not going to stay here. But we're going to do... Let's see here. Gold. Silicon. Diamonds. Redstone. 1, 2, 3. And we need quartz. We need a growth. Can we make it? Let's make a couple of these guys. We're gonna need a bunch of cable. So it doesn't hurt to have. Growth chamber, yes. We can do that. We need 6 blocks. See how close we are. We need 6 of these, and that... Oh, they come in crates. Okay. Like, I didn't make any of those. So it's a growth accelerator, and we're going to upgrade it straight away to the chamber because it is far superior. Now if we take our Certus quartz, we'll just get... Yeah, sure, a stack. Pulverize it. And I'll be back in a second, I suppose. Actually, here, I'll just show you how to do it. So you get your Certus quartz, you get yourself some sand. There's a chicken for that. Gotta love those chickens. They put in the effort. 1 piece of sand and 1 dust will make a seed. You can do this for nether quartz too. And then you just throw that in the growth chamber and it will slowly go up. Is this not powered? Oh, of course it's not powered. This isn't powered. Do I have... Yes. Before I drop this here, I want to show you guys something real cool. If you remember way back, I got the... Oh, I also upgraded the water mills. There's more of them. I got this imaginary time block. What this does is it is basically used to speed up crop growth. Underneath that, I also have a growth accelerator from Tiny Progressions, which I also got in a loot crate thing. But if I give this power and watch it, it just fills this field. So if you're having trouble farming and you have one of these time blocks, go ahead and throw it down, give it some power, and let it go to town. But I'm going to take this power and throw it right here for now. And now you should be working. That's your cue to go. Logic. Oh. So horrible. We need a controller. No, because we can't even make a controller yet. Energy acceptor isn't going to work, is it? What's the other thing? A cell? Bluix. Yeah, let's try that. Not the prettiest. Go faster. This is a great place for your time in a bottle. Just speed it up and let it go. Alright, so if I drop you here... That's unfortunate. I know it will work for this battery box, though. This is what I get for not running wires anywhere. There. Now? There it goes. So we could just speed it up. Oh, we're so cheating. Alright, and then you just... What is this one? This one's calculation. Down there. It's slow, but we need to basically put them in one at a time. Engineering is diamonds, logic is gold, and silicon is silicon. And when you get all of these together, let's say engineering. Combine engineering, silicon, and redstone, and you'll get the finished processor. So actually, can we upgrade this right away? Yeah. So I'm going to start working on making these advanced inscribers by making these processors. That way I can put a whole stack in. So I'll be back in a moment. So real quick, I upgraded 2 of them. Basically what this will allow you to do is put in the entire stack. If you shift click say gold in there, it only puts 1 in for the regular inscriber, but you can put the entire stack in the advanced inscriber. Makes it a little easier to deal with. So I'm going to upgrade the rest of these and finish off making all these processors, and I'll be back. Alright, and we're back. I moved them over here, and I have a little wire running underground here just to connect them up, so it's a little less crowded over here. But I've got a bunch of processors, which should hopefully be good enough to get us started at least. We'll see. So we're going to need an ME drive. Okay, check. We're going to need... Actually, is there a quest for this? Yeah. Is that it, though? Alright. We do actually need the controller. We don't have that stuff. Where do we get skystone from? Lava. And this stuff. Alright. This seems like such a waste of lava, but whatever. It's technically a free resource. Melt that up. Sure. And pure fluix crystal. I don't think I have any fluix left. And of those, sure. Too many. And do I have redstone? Nope. But my chicken does. Pooping out redstone. Gotta feel great. Okay, crush you up. 2 of them. Go faster. And... Oh, so, the acceleration wand does make quick work out of these things. But it also kills your power. If you're doing it with this garbage setup that I am. There we go, controller. I don't know. It's not going to stay here. I'm going to move all this stuff at some point. Alright, we're going to need a crafting terminal. So let's get a crafting table. 1, 2. This formation core. Oh, come on. More fluics. We're gonna need to automate that. It's doable, just not now. Alright, let's try this again. Core. Other core is Certus quartz. Okay. 2 of those. Extra 1 of these. Okay, there we go. Crafting terminal. Let's upgrade 1 to a pattern terminal, and then can we make the interface? Oh, but we will. Try this again. Interface, this one. Good, make 2 of those. That's fine. There we go. That should be all we need. Now we can set them up. I'm gonna go crafting on this side, pattern in the center, and interface on the right. They're all useless right now because we have no discs, we have no auto crafting for the other 2, so you know, it's fun. Let's make a cheap drive up real quick. Let's see. What do we need? A lot more Certus quartz than I have. Start checking for these. No, there's no chicken. That's a shame. So we can do... I don't know if we really need 2 big, so we'll just make a couple little ones. And the house. This. There we go. Now we should be able to put junk in here. Not that. There we go. Oh, I hate this. No. JEI synchronized auto, no. Auto search, no. No. Standard search, keep. There we go. That's my favorite. I don't like it messing with JEI, and I don't like it auto selecting the typer when I go in there. Alright, so next up, actually just give me these for now. Most of my other resources are right there. I want a storage bus. Oh, I have a compacting drawer here for the cobble, just so it can store massive amounts. What is that? 1,400 stacks. Goes down to 17 stacks. Pretty good deal. Okay. Piston, sticky piston, and an interface. And then what we can do with this is back here. controller is that one. I'm going to set this priority up about 1,000. Other wire is here. Yeah, right where my lamp is. All right, here. Oh wait, gotta refill in the floor. I want to try to keep my wires a little bit more hidden. Dang it, stop jumping down there. I need a magnet. That'll solve that problem. Okay, there. Now, if we check the computer, we have a ton of resources. Actually, it doesn't seem like a lot, but, you know, it's a decent amount. And now whenever we put something in that stacks with this stuff, like gunpowder, there. That's 686. We put it in the computer. There we go. It goes into the drawer, so now it's up to 750. And whatever can't go in a drawer will go into these drives. That means I can move all of this stuff over if we have enough room. What that also means is we can set up another one for the mob farm stuff. Yeah, because that's a lot of various items. And the way I have it set up, this will include those drawers. So much stuff. Oh, and it's full already. Okay, great. Let me go ahead and make a couple more storage disks, and I'll be back in a second. Alright. I went ahead and I moved everything over. Yep, it contains... Oh, there it goes. It was just glitched. Went ahead and upgraded some of these to compacting drawers just so they can hold more. And I have the anti-barrel from the mob farm. So we're going to do a couple things. First of which is going to be drop the barrel. We're going to give it a storage bus, and we're going to up this to like 2,000. Because this can only hold non-stackable items, so if it can go in there, it should go in there, and it'll be fine. Now we have access to all of those items, whether we want it or not. Which I do, but there's some in here I don't care about. Now the other thing I want to do is two things. First is going to be this remote storage. We're going to need a machine frame, a couple ender pearls, quartz, it's nothing big. And this can go... I don't know. I'm going to drop it right here for now. This should be okay. Then I am going to steal the mob farm. Yeah, we'll take it. Grab that and throw it here. Take this. Oh, wait. Take that out for a second. We need an importer real quick. piston, sticky piston, import bus. We might as well toss that back here too. Yeah, we'll put that here and import bus there. It has no upgrades, but it'll be okay for now. I'll give it some upgrades. And with that, we need a remote access card thing. What are they called? These ones, remote storage module. They're pretty cheap. I'm gonna grab 1, 2, yeah. And I'm going to link them to this first one, which is the mob farm. So now if we go all the way back over here, throw it in here, we have access to those items, but they're not stored here. They are stored in in this block here. So we're going to do the same thing over here. And now everything from the mob farm is going to get imported into the system. Actually, let me take these spider eyes, since I'm getting quite a bit of them. And sure, there. They can have their own drawer. So let's make a couple speed upgrades real quick. No, they're called acceleration. 2, 4, I don't know if it's 4 or 5, so we'll make 6. Makes sense. And they go here. It's 4. And there we go. All those items going into storage. So now, as soon as the mob farm gets an item, it'll come here, get imported into the system. Now, the other thing I want to do, I'm going to do this from RFTools also. There is a, it's not going to be super great, a coal generator. Pretty cheap, 1 machine frame, 6 coal. There you go. So this I'm going to drop, right underneath here. I don't have very many cold chickens. Give me some more. $16. There we go. Do I have a roost in here? No. Get a roost. A flat transfer node. Doesn't matter. Here's good. Somewhere here. There we go. You can have that. Transfer node out of this side into the coal generator. Stay in there. And there we go. That will feed into this battery, which will feed into, well, the energy acceptor. Just for a little more safety, I'm going to drop the remote storage here. It's still going to behave the same. We'll enable cross dimensions in case we want to use it later. But now this has its own dedicated power supply in the ground here. And it'll go forever because of these cold chickens. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's going to build up coal. So that'll work. Now we can just hide this. And there we go. Now we've got storage. Mob drops go straight into there. And all the chicken drops go in there too. So that'll make crafting so much easier moving forward. Anyways, that's it then for this episode. Next time, I think we're going to get more into power generation, maybe a flux network. Right? At flux. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go with a flux network. And we'll do that next time. So, see you next time. Bye-bye. Actually, one more thing. We got a ton of quests. I'm just going to claim them all. In case there's something good in here. Oh, look at that. We got a flux network thing. Anything else? Stanium essence. Oh, we got ender chests. Well, they're kind of pointless now. Is that it? That is it. Climbing gloves, a forged lexicon. That'll be useful for next time. Oh. Tanks. I'm going to use that for the lava setup. Oh, there you have it. It's nothing great. This forge thing will help you convert things. I don't think it's going to be much of a problem in this pack, so I wouldn't worry about it. Anyways then, bye-bye.